Even now I'll wait, knowing history has its eyes on me.
Today in sports history, also known as sporting events that happened on this day in history.
History has its eyes on me.
Nebraska back to the option. Abdullah has been wearing out the Illinois edge, and this time, what a beautiful cutback. He's going to take it all the way. Amir Abdullah in after taking the option pitch for 43 yards.
Even now I'll wait.
It was 2013, one of the stranger seasons among a whole bunch of strange seasons under Bill Pelini. Nebraska beat Illinois 39-19. Amir had 225, 2 touchdowns. Nebraska had 500.
Is that all? 225?
225, and Nebraska had 521. It was Tommy Armstrong's second start. Remember that season, Nebraska has the lead against UCLA.
Seems like a lot.
You had all the controversy of the tape being released. All that happened. The Black Shirts held Illinois to just 10 until very late in the game where they had some garbage points for Illinois. But 2013, Nebraska and Illinois.
Is 275 a lot?
It's 225 is very good.
Oh, 225.
And 521 isn't bad for a team that didn't throw the ball a lot in that game. Didn't throw the ball a lot.
I don't think they had to.
So I missed this. I don't remember this happening at all. But in 2005, a guy named Wayne Gretzky made his coaching debut for the Phoenix Coyotes.
Yeah.
I did not know he ever coached. But of course, everyone is a coach like every. There's a Wayne Gretzky coach on every team. And then,
hey now,
there's Wayne Gretzky, Rod Brindamore. What else we got? Shane?
They're everywhere.
Guy Lafleur's.
They're everywhere.
I got nothing.
2003.
He said, "Hey now."
A guy that's been in the studio, Dante Hall, scored on a 93-yard punt return. Remember this? Him picking that ball up. Barry Damon-like. 93-yard punt return in a 24-23 victory. The crazy thing was that was his 4th game in a row with a return touchdown. He was on fire.
That's not very nice.
He was on fire.
I mean, what are we talking about here?
It was a 93-yard punt return. You know the rules. Not supposed to catch it past the 8-yard line.
Oh. Put your feet on the 9 or the 8.
Shoot.
No, 9 or 8. One of those two. Gotta be.
And then lastly, 1991. I love this number here. Fresno State tied a record for the most points in a quarter. It was against New Mexico. Pretty bad New Mexico team. They scored 49 points in the second quarter.
Oh, wait, is that a lot? We're talking about some gaudy numbers here.
You want to talk about small school ass whippings? They beat New Mexico 94-73. No, excuse me, 94-17. They beat them 94-17.
That seems like a lot.
49 in the second, 94 for the game. Beat them 94-17. Like, what do you even do after the game? Like, you don't watch the film, do you? Like, if you're the Lobos, you're like, we're not watching that film.
Oh, man.
We're burning that film. You don't watch it, right? I mean, what are you watching? What are you looking for?
Watch the second quarter and see what the haps is.
Even if you had like one great play, would you put it on your huddle?
No.
He said no.
Was there 15 minutes in that quarter like normal?
Yes.
And they scored 7 touchdowns.
Hey, sometimes
How is that even possible?
Sometimes it happens.
We were talking, one of the small school ass whippings yesterday, you had a game where it was like 94 to like
96-45 or something.
Yeah, something like that, right?
Yeah.
And so we're like, was that game like a blowout all the way, or was it close at halftime? So the team that lost was up 2 at half, only down 9 into the third quarter.
It's a pickle.
And then proceeded to get 40 laid on them. I mean,
yeah.
It's crazy. Somebody sent this the box score from. Like, oh my goodness.
The points per play. You thought Nebraska scoring 49 points out of 47 minutes.
Yeah,
that's 47 plays was good.
Yeah.
Who knows what they would have done?
I don't know
then.
how many plays they had, but 94 points is ridiculous.
Well, they didn't have 94 plays.
No way. No. What I want to know, and I'll look up the box score for this, I wonder how many defensive touchdowns they had in that second quarter. Because that wasn't 7 offensive touchdowns.
It couldn't have
no
been.
way.
Because you wouldn't, unless you were, 2-play drives.
And they were having 3 plays and punting, and you return the punt maybe? I mean, that's crazy to think about.
It is.
1991, New Mexico.
I don't remember that kind of outburst. I'm sure we had them.
You had a couple of them.
Like, so.
You had the Minnesota one, right?
Yeah. Minnesota, Nebraska in 83.
And you had Arizona State in 95.
Yeah.
You dropped a big number on them.
And I wonder what we did against Pacific, too.
And, yeah, big number against them, too.
Nebraska versus Minnesota, was that 83 or 82?
83.
Okay.
The one where they scored 21 points every quarter? Something like that? Yeah.
Oh, so there wasn't
84.
There wasn't one.
84,
yeah,
right?
there wasn't one quarter with more than 21 points.
Yeah, I think that's what it was, if I remember correctly.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's a lot.
That's a ton. I don't want that. I don't want to. It gave me Minnesota. It gave me New Mexico and Fresno State tattoos instead of the game.
Tattoos?
It gave me 1991. Here's your box score. Okay, let me look at the box score. October 5th, 94-17 was your final.
Yeah, they did score 21 every quarter.
Yeah. So where's the box score? Oh, they don't give me any information. All they give you is the score. That's all you get. They don't give you anything else.
So Nebraska scored 84 points and only ran
How many plays?
70. Oh, 70 plays for 790 yards.
Fresno was going for the record of 100 and had the ball late. They were trying to get the record of 100-6.
So Fangio would have been mad.
Oh, yeah, Fangio would have been upset. Fangio is still upset right now. He's still mad. As we speak right now, he's still upset about that. Let's go to Art. Good morning, Art. How you doing?
How you guys doing?
Art, what's up, buddy?
Hey, I got a question, you guys. Decision making, man. In that Michigan State game, when they had a 4th and 1, and they decided to kick the ball instead of go for it.
Yes.
I thought that was a big decision to be made there. I think a lot of coaches would have went for that, but they chose to kick the ball, and it worked out for them.
Yeah.
Because sometimes decision making is a big part of the game.
Yeah.
Well, you saw it last night with the Raiders, right?
Right.
Probably should have went for that. Mm-hmm. They kick it, and the Chargers turn around and score on the next possession.
You got to know what your team is capable of, I guess.
So sometimes decision making, but this Michigan State coach, he got all his coaches together, and they decided to go ahead and kick the ball away, and it worked out fine for them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I think would won the game for them. That kick, and put them in a bad position. Then they kind of bagged them up a little bit more on a penalty, I think, or something. Martinez got sacked back there or something.
Yeah, it was a tackle for loss, and they didn't, on third down, they had the first down, and they had a bad block and stopped them, and they had to punt, yeah.
So sometimes you got to make good decisions. That's what I think.
Yeah.
No, you're right, Art. There's no doubt about it.
Art, what are you expecting to see from Michigan?
Well, Michigan don't make many turnovers. Plus, if you watch their team, they run their plays precise, and everybody know what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
And they got 2 good running backs. I saw one game where both of them scored 150 yards apiece.
Yeah.
But
that was against some bad defenses, Art. That was against some bad defenses. They're not running the ball like that against good defenses.
So it's Michigan's patience that kind of has you concerned, huh?
Right. They run the ball. They do whatever it takes to win the ball game. Yeah. Most Big Ten teams are like the Ohio State. They just go with the flow. And if they say we're going to break it and want to lose or get away. Mm-hmm. They just keep hammering you over and over again.
You got any predictions?
Well, I don't really know, man. It's going to be crazy. I don't know. I hope Nebraska don't get on too big of a high. I think they can do that to everybody because every team in the Big Ten is different.
Right.
Sure.
Right.
And ain't no. Every game is a hard game in the Big Ten.
Yeah.
It might be Illinois, Indiana. Them guys can get up for a game. Purdue, all them teams, they get up every now and then, and you can be beat if you don't do what you're supposed to do.
What do you think happens with Iowa and Penn State?
Oh, that's going to be a good game, man. But Iowa's playing pretty tough right now. They're awful tough.
Yeah.
I think Iowa might beat them, though.
All right, my man.
This is a tough out, though,
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Damon, I've been riding Travis Best, Xavier Best all season, even before the season started.
Yeah.
He's finally getting his opportunity now.
Yeah, he's in a good headspace too, Art. It's been pretty cool to watch. I think he understands his role and right. how to keep getting better.
But I like the way he runs, man, because he see that open, he he blows through it quickly. You know, he just wait patiently and till that block get off and he go. You know.
Yeah, he gets to where he's going. He's got hot.
When he shoot at Bellevue West, that's what when I was watching play at West. That's what I was impressed with him about.
Yeah.
How he, you know.
Yeah, he definitely gets to where he's going.
I told his grandparents that he needs to learn how to block better downfield. That's about the only problem I saw out of him. But, you know.
Well, if he stays healthy, you'll see a lot more of him.
Right.
Okay.
All right, brothers. Thanks for
Okay, Art.
Appreciate it. All right, thanks a lot. So, last three games, Michigan is averaging 4.6 yards a carry.
Yeah.
They were at 7.1 heading into the last three games, and they're down. They went all the way down to 4.6. Of course, in the last game it was 2.5. Again, they ran the ball really well early. We'll see how they run it against more of a stout defense.
I'm hearing more of that skepticism. But you picked Michigan.
I did.
It's too early in the week.
And I didn't want to do it so early in the week, but I got to go on. You know, Nebraska hasn't done it. Eventually, they have to do it. When we come back,
that side is got me dying. I guess. I mean, I didn't really want to pick him, but
I didn't. I was like, no, I didn't. But I mean, you're at a situation where
you'll probably change as the week goes on.
I can't, man. I make the pick on Big Red Wrap Up. It's set. I can't change it. If I change it, then people get on me on message boards. Let's take a break. When we come back, pick one on Severe and Bay in the morning.